lots of views on the use of chloride dioxide as a pathogen killer and similar molecular hydrogen, also a good fighter pathogens. I don't recommend them. There's not enough research. I've used colloidal silver in the past, but I don't recommend that either. I don't recommend any of these things. I've found that they can also be a problem to the gut microbiome. They can actually create more imbalances and more problems to the gut microbiome next. So they can be more than can be more of a hindrance. So they can provide short-term relief, and then the nasties come back because you kill a lot of the beneficial ones as well. So it's not a long-term solution. It's a good business model for those who are selling this stuff, but it's not a long-term solution. Taurine plays a bigger role in dealing with sorting out your gut microbiome. And tomorrow I'll be doing a video on that. So I'll be at long last covering the gut nexus, and people will understand why they need an animal-based diet to sort out their gut and why it works. So look forward to my video tomorrow. It'll be the first one will be on that, and the next one will be on the other issue that we've just talked about, the jabbering stuff and all that sort of stuff. So get the first one out and then basically wait for the fallout if the AI goes mad at me. Yeah. And one other thing that I forgot, it's a bit like, those oils, there's sort of like really a lot of people take really high doses of certain types of things like, oregano oils and stuff like that. The problem is they also can cause some issues with the gut as well. Yes, they take out, but they're also taking out some beneficial stuff and there are some sort of like, because it's not only bacteria, there's also protozoa in your gut. There's a lot of different organisms, and a gut is made up of a lot of organisms, and really what we need is the more acid loving, and really that means good digestion, which comes from taurine, comes from animal products that improve the digestion over time. And sometimes I put people on high doses of like taurine supplementation in order to accelerate that whole process a bit faster. So, emulsify the bile, get that too. Because bile plays a big role in cleansing in it. If you've seen my recent video talking about taurine sources and stuff like that, about plants and animals, and I go into the bile stuff and all that, how important, critically important that is. And we know even from children, from studies that we've done with newborns, really to absorb fat-soluble vitamins and all that, it has to be basically taurine-based, the actual bile salts that are created, because of they stay around in the gut for longer, and they allow for the better absorption, but also better cleansing of the intestine, which means that any overgrowth like SIBO or whatever gets sorted as well. Really important. And some of these others can cause microbiome imbalances, which is not a good thing, I found. None of our ancestors did those things. Just because they've got an active component that can knock out something, it doesn't mean that it's sort of indiscriminate. It's sort of not, it's not like it's something honing on specific stuff. And sometimes I hear some people, they take these out. Yeah, but they take some of the other beneficial stuff out. Do you know what they're actually taking out exactly? Just because they did some rat studies and they put some of this with a specific strain of bacteria or this or that doesn't tell you anything what it's doing to all the others, because there's no research on that. But I've noticed people doing this for a number of times and then not actually getting the resolution that they want, because it's taking out some of the good stuff as well. So yeah, got to be very careful with these sort of interventions. They have their place as a very short-term thing in a severe sort of infectious state, and if you're in an environment where you can't access medical stuff, they could have the ability between sepsis and but yeah, we've got to be very careful with these sort of things. Anyway,